Welcome to your detailed daily horoscope for Taurus on May 14, 2025. This mid-May day finds you in the heart of your solar season, with the sun's powerful energy still illuminating your sign. Let's dive deep into what the stars have aligned for you on this particular Wednesday. As we enter this day, the sun in Taurus continues to strengthen your core identity and personal power. This is your season of self-renewal, and today marks a particularly significant point in your annual solar cycle. With your ruling planet Venus dancing through Gemini on this day, there's a fascinating duality influencing your financial decisions and value systems. The cosmic landscape of May 14th reveals a quarter moon in Leo, creating a subtle tension between your home life and career aspirations. This lunar position illuminates your fourth house of foundations, triggering important realizations about your personal security and emotional needs. You may find yourself contemplating changes to your living situation or reconsidering what truly makes you feel at home. Mercury, positioned in early Gemini, enhances your financial thinking today. Your mind is particularly sharp when it comes to resource management and practical decisions about money. This is an excellent day to review your budget, consider investments, or negotiate financial agreements. Your communication about monetary matters is especially clear and persuasive under this influence. Mars in Pisces on this day creates an interesting background energy for you, Taurus. This position activates your 12th house of the subconscious, hidden matters, and spiritual reflection. You might notice your energy is slightly more internalized than usual. There's a subtle undertow pulling you toward introspection and private contemplation. Pay attention to your dreams from the previous night, as they may contain valuable insights that can guide your actions today. In terms of your career, Jupiter's position in Cáncer strengthens your communication sector, expanding opportunities through networking and information exchange. A conversation today could open doors to new professional possibilities. Keep your ears open during meetings or casual workplace discussions. Valuable intelligence is likely to come your way. Your ability to listen carefully and respond thoughtfully will serve you particularly well in professional settings today. Saturn's long-term journey through Pisces continues to restructure your social circles and long-term aspirations. Today, you might feel this influence as a moment of evaluation regarding a friendship or community connection. Are your social bonds supporting your authentic self? Is there a group or collective effort that deserves more of your commitment? These questions may arise as you navigate your interpersonal connections today. Uranus, still moving through your sign, forms an interesting aspect with the moon today, potentially triggering unexpected emotional revelations or surprising domestic developments. This could manifest as a sudden urge to rearrange your living space, an unexpected visit from a family member, or a flash of insight about a childhood pattern that still influences your present life. Embrace these surprises rather than resisting them. They're part of your ongoing process of personal liberation and authenticity. Neptune in Aries casts a subtle influence over your hidden 12th house, potentially bringing spiritual insights through moments of solitude. You might benefit from setting aside even 15 minutes today for meditation, journaling, or simply sitting quietly with your thoughts. Your intuition is particularly strong, especially regarding matters you've been avoiding or pushing to your subconscious. Pluto's transformative energy in Aquarius continues to reshape your career sector and public reputation. Today, this might manifest as subtle power dynamics in professional settings or a deepening awareness of how you want to be seen by the world. You have an opportunity to step more fully into your authority and make decisions that align with your most authentic professional self. In your love life, Venus in Gemini brings a playful, curious energy to your romantic encounters. For partnered Taurus, today favors intellectual connection and varied experiences rather than the deep emotional intensity you sometimes prefer. Consider trying something new with your significant other, perhaps a cooking class, an interesting documentary, or even just a different walking route. The key is novelty and mental stimulation. For single Taurus individuals, this Venus placement enhances your attractiveness in unexpected ways. Your wit and versatility become particularly magnetic today. You might find romantic opportunities arise through intellectual connections or in settings related to learning and communication. Keep conversations flowing, as verbal rapport could quickly develop into something more intriguing. Financially, this is a day of balanced perspective. With Mercury highlighting your second house of personal resources and Venus governing your values, you're able to make decisions that honor both practical considerations and your deeper sense of worth. A financial opportunity may present itself, particularly one related to communication, information sharing, or local connections. Evaluate offers carefully, trusting your innate Taurian ability to assess true value. Your physical vitality is steady today, though Mars in Pisces might create a subtle undercurrent of fatigue if you don't honor your need for adequate rest. Your body responds especially well to gentle movement near water today. Consider swimming, a bath ritual, or even just a walk near a lake or stream if accessible. Hydration is particularly important for you on this day, as your body seems to require more fluids than usual. In terms of your mental and emotional health, the quarter moon in Leo may bring emotional matters to a head, particularly those related to your sense of belonging and domestic security. Allow yourself to acknowledge these feelings without immediate judgment. Journaling could be particularly therapeutic today, helping you externalize and process complex emotions about home, family, and your personal foundations. Your social connections today are influenced by a complex interplay between Saturn's structuring energy and Uranus's unpredictability. You might notice yourself evaluating which friendships and group affiliations truly deserve your loyal Taurian commitment. Quality over quantity becomes your social mantra today. An unexpected conversation with an acquaintance could evolve into a more meaningful connection if you remain open to seeing people in new ways. For Taurus parents, today brings opportunities for meaningful conversations with children, particularly around values and resources. Your natural ability to teach practical skills is enhanced, making this an excellent day for sharing financial literacy or hands-on capabilities with younger generations. Children in your life seem particularly receptive to your guidance today, especially when delivered with patience and concrete examples. In your spiritual practice, Neptune's influence encourages connection with the collective unconscious and compassionate service. You might feel drawn to volunteer work, energetic healing modalities, or contemplative practices that dissolve the boundaries between yourself and others. Trust these gentle nudges toward transcendence, even as you maintain your characteristic Taurian groundedness. As the day progresses, the evening hours bring a shift in energy as the moon continues its journey. You may find yourself craving both connection and solitude, an interesting paradox to navigate. Consider a quiet dinner with one or two close friends rather than larger social gatherings. Conversations tonight could reveal surprising depths, particularly if you're willing to venture beyond surface-level topics. Overall, May 14, 2025, offers you, Taurus, a day of practical progress infused with subtle spiritual awareness. Your characteristic steadiness serves you well, particularly when balanced with openness to the unexpected insights and opportunities that today's unique planetary configuration brings your way. Embrace both your need for security and your evolving desire for authentic self-expression. The stars support your growth today, especially when you honor both tradition and innovation in your choices. Remember, dear Taurus, that while the stars offer guidance, your free will determines how you'll navigate these cosmic currents. May your natural persistence and appreciation for life's simple pleasures serve you well throughout this intriguing day. On May 14, 2025, Taurus finds itself at a particularly powerful moment in terms of planetary alignments. The Sun continues its journey through your sign at 24 degrees Taurus, amplifying your natural strengths and bringing your core identity into sharp focus. This position grants you remarkable stamina and a heightened sense of purpose as you move through your personal year. Venus, your ruling planet, will be positioned at 18 degrees Cancer, creating a harmonious trine to Neptune in Pisces. This water sign placement softens Venus's expression and deepens your emotional connections. The Venus-Neptune aspect opens channels of creativity and spiritual insight that might normally remain below the surface of your practical awareness. For you, Taurus, this translates to an unusual ability to merge your traditional values with intuitive understanding. Mercury positions itself at 7 degrees Gemini, just having left your sign. While this shifts some mental focus toward communication and information gathering, Mercury forms a supportive sextile to Mars in Aries at 9 degrees. This planetary conversation activates your practical thinking, allowing your ideas to find actionable outlets. The Mars position itself brings a surge of pioneering energy to your networking sector. Jupiter, now at 15 degrees Gemini, expands possibilities in your financial sector. This placement suggests potential monetary growth through diversification and information exchange. Jupiter's square to Neptune, however, warns against financial illusions or unrealistic expectations. As a Taurus, you'll need to balance your natural caution with Jupiter's optimistic influence. Saturn at 8 degrees Pisces continues its transit through your house of community and future hopes, forming a challenging square to your Sun. This creates tension between your individual desires and collective responsibilities. The restrictive quality of Saturn demands patience as you build sustainable structures in your social networks and long-term planning. Uranus, continuing its multi-year journey through Taurus, reaches 26 degrees in your sign on this day. Its conjunction with your Sun, if you're a late-degree Taurus, creates revolutionary pressure for personal reinvention. This is a slow-burning transformation rather than a sudden shock, as you've been accommodating this energy for some time now. The Moon transits through Scorpio on this day, directly opposite your sign. At 19 degrees Scorpio, it forms a powerful opposition to the Sun, creating a full moon effect that illuminates relationships and partnerships. This lunar position intensifies emotional experiences and brings subconscious patterns to light, particularly around attachment and resource sharing. Pluto, having recently re-entered Aquarius at 1 degree, forms a fixed square to your Sun. This challenging aspect intensifies power dynamics in your career sector, pushing you to transform outdated approaches to authority and achievement. The Plutonian influence demands authenticity and depth in your professional life, rejecting superficial success metrics. Neptune at 16 degrees Pisces creates a softening, spiritual influence in your sector of friendships and community. Its sextile to your Sun enhances compassion and intuitive connection with others, while its trine to Venus deepens artistic appreciation and romantic idealism. The North Node at 3 degrees Pisces and South Node at 3 degrees Virgo create an evolutionary axis across your sectors of creativity and service. This nodal position encourages spiritual growth through balancing self-expression with practical helpfulness. Chiron at 23 degrees Aries approaches a square to your Sun, highlighting healing opportunities around identity and self-assertion. This placement invites conscious work with past wounds related to expressing your authentic self and standing your ground. These planetary positions collectively suggest a period where your natural Taurian stability serves as an anchor amid transformative energies. The concentration of planets in water and earth signs supports your practical approach while adding emotional depth. The day's aspects particularly favor grounding intuitive insights into tangible form, merging the material and spiritual realms in ways that honor your need for visible results. For Taurus individuals with personal planets around 15 to 25 degrees of fixed signs, this day's aspects will be particularly potent, activating your chart in profound ways that may reveal themselves through significant developments in both internal awareness and external circumstances. Taurus, communication dynamics take an interesting turn for you on May 14, 2025, as Mercury forms a flowing trine with your ruling planet Venus. This celestial harmony creates an exceptional day for expressing yourself with both charm and clarity. Your words carry a persuasive quality today that others find particularly compelling. This isn't just about being heard, it's about being truly understood on a deeper level. With the moon in Libra forming a favorable sextile to your sun sign, there's a diplomatic energy supporting your interactions, allowing you to address even sensitive subjects with remarkable tact. Notice how people seem more receptive to your ideas today. That's this supportive alignment working in your favor. Mercury's position in Gemini activates your second house of values and resources, bringing financial discussions to the forefront. You're especially skilled at negotiating and articulating your worth today. If you've been waiting for the right moment to discuss a raise or propose a business idea, this cosmic window provides ideal conditions. Jupiter's wide trine to your communication sector amplifies your natural Taurian voice, adding authority and wisdom to your words without coming across as domineering. An interesting aspect to notice is how Mars in Cáncer is influencing your third house of communication. This creates a protective quality in your speech. You're communicating with more emotional intelligence and intuition than usual. You might find yourself instinctively knowing what others need to hear. Your communication style today has a nurturing quality that creates safe spaces for meaningful dialogue. For creative Taurians, artistic expression flows with remarkable ease. The Venus-Neptune sextile enhances your ability to convey complex emotions through creative mediums, whether writing, music, or visual arts. Your imagination connects seamlessly with your ability to manifest, allowing abstract concepts to take tangible form. In relationships, this is a standout day for heartfelt conversations. Unresolved issues that have been difficult to address can now be approached with both sensitivity and straightforwardness. Notice how your partner or close friends seem more receptive to your perspective. The planetary alignments are supporting mutual understanding and compassion in your exchanges. For those in business settings, your presentation skills are enhanced. Complex ideas can be communicated with surprising simplicity and impact. You're able to break down intricate concepts into digestible portions that resonate with your audience. This makes it an excellent day for pitches, proposals, or any situation requiring persuasive communication. A subtle challenge comes from Saturn's position, which may create slight hesitation in speaking your complete truth. You might feel an internal filter activating before your thoughts reach your lips. This isn't necessarily negative. This discernment allows for more considered and impactful expression. The key is distinguishing between helpful restraint and unnecessary self-censorship. Your verbal rhythm finds a perfect balance today between the typical Taurian thoughtful pace and more spontaneous expression. You're neither rushing nor overthinking. Words emerge at exactly the right moment. This natural timing creates conversations that feel organic and meaningful, rather than forced or rehearsed. Digital communication also receives a boost. Your written messages, emails, and social media posts carry an authentic quality that resonates deeply with recipients. There's an unusually strong alignment between your intentions and how your words are received online, a rare harmony that minimizes miscommunications in digital spaces. For Taurians working in collaborative environments, your ability to listen is equally enhanced. You're not just waiting for your turn to speak, but truly absorbing what others share. This receptivity creates a feedback loop where others feel valued, making them more likely to consider your input with equal attention. The evening brings a slight shift as the moon moves toward your 8th house, deepening your communication style further. Conversations may naturally gravitate toward more profound topics, shared resources, intimacy, psychological insights. Your words carry transformative potential during these hours. For single Taurians, this communication boost makes dating particularly rewarding. You're able to express your authentic self while remaining receptive to potential partners. The natural Taurian warmth shines through your words, creating connections based on genuine understanding rather than surface-level attraction. Those working in teaching or information-sharing roles will find their explanations particularly clear and impactful. Complex subjects can be broken down into understandable components without losing their essential meaning. Students and audiences retain more of what you share today thanks to your enhanced expressiveness. Practicing mindfulness before important conversations amplifies these positive communication aspects even further. Taking a few moments to center yourself connects your words more deeply with your authentic Taurian nature, enhancing the already favorable cosmic conditions for meaningful expression. Taurus, today's celestial alignment brings fascinating developments to your financial landscape. With Venus, your ruling planet, forming a supportive trine to Jupiter in your resource sector, there's a notable expansion of monetary potential surrounding you. This configuration often signifies unexpected financial windfalls or the discovery of new income streams that have been previously overlooked. The universe is quietly arranging opportunities that align with your natural talents and abilities. Mercury's position today enhances your analytical capabilities, making this an excellent time to review investments, particularly those related to property or tangible assets. You'll find your financial intuition unusually sharp, enabling you to spot value where others might miss it. Pay special attention to conversations with colleagues or associates, as casual mentions could contain valuable information about emerging market trends or business opportunities. The moon's placement in your career house today strengthens your professional standing, potentially opening doors to financial advancement through recognition of your skills. Those in positions of authority are more likely to notice your contributions, which could translate to monetary rewards in the near future. For Taurus entrepreneurs, this planetary arrangement supports pitching ideas to potential investors or clients. Your practical approach and thorough preparation will be particularly persuasive under these skies. Saturn's influence suggests that financial discipline continues to serve you well. Any structured savings plans or debt reduction strategies you've implemented are gaining momentum, creating a solid foundation for future prosperity. This is not a day for financial impulsivity, but rather for calculated moves that acknowledge both immediate needs and long-term security, a balance that comes naturally to your earth sign sensibilities. Mars in your communication sector energizes financial discussions and negotiations. You'll find yourself more assertive than usual when addressing money matters, which works in your favor when securing better terms or advocating for your financial interests. This planetary position supports initiating conversations about raises, contract terms, or partnership agreements. Pluto's transformative energy touches your investment sector, suggesting that profound changes in your approach to wealth building are underway. Consider exploring alternative investment vehicles that align with your values around sustainability and ethical business practices. Your financial evolution now involves not just accumulating resources, but ensuring they're deployed in ways that reflect your core principles. Uranus continues its long-term residence in your sign, bringing unexpected financial insights and possibilities that may seem unconventional at first glance. Today, this energy particularly supports innovative approaches to passive income or technological solutions that streamline your financial management systems. Remain open to methods that initially seem outside your comfort zone. They may offer surprising benefits. Neptune's placement suggests being cautious about financial advice that seems too good to be true. Your practical nature generally protects you from speculative schemes, but today's energies might make certain opportunities appear more guaranteed than they actually are. Apply your trademark thoroughness to research before committing resources. The day's numerological vibration adds another layer of financial potential, emphasizing collaboration and partnership. Joint ventures begun today have particularly strong prospects, especially those that combine your practical resource management with another's complementary skills. Consider how pooling resources might multiply returns rather than just adding them. For employed Taurus individuals, today's configuration highlights opportunities within your existing workplace. A structural reorganization or new project launch could position you favorably for increased compensation if you demonstrate readiness to assume additional responsibilities. Your natural reliability becomes a particularly valuable asset under today's influences. Entrepreneurial bulls should pay attention to timing today. Market rhythms align with your intuitive sense of when to launch or expand. Customer receptivity to your offerings increases, particularly for products or services that provide tangible value and practicality, your specialties. Consider how slight adjustments to your pricing structure might optimize both accessibility and profitability. Regarding passive income streams, today's energies support reviewing and optimizing existing arrangements. A royalty agreement, rental property, or content monetization strategy may benefit from fine-tuning that increases returns without requiring significant additional investment of time or resources. Look for inefficiencies that, when addressed, could enhance your bottom line. For Taurus on May 14, 2025, the stars align to create several notably fortunate areas in your life. With the sun in the final days of your sign, your natural energies are particularly potent, creating a magnetic field of opportunity around you. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your financial sector, suggesting unexpected monetary gains or valuable opportunities that align perfectly with your natural talents. This is an especially fortunate day for anything involving tangible assets, investments, or financial planning. The universe seems to be opening doors that have previously remained closed. Resources you didn't know were available may suddenly present themselves. Pay special attention to conversations with authority figures or mentors, as they may offer insights that lead to substantial long-term benefits. With Mercury moving through your communication zone, your words carry extra persuasive power today, making this an excellent time to pitch ideas, request resources, or negotiate terms. Your practical intelligence is heightened, allowing you to see opportunities others might miss. Physical environments also prove fortunate today. Spaces where you can engage your senses fully will bring not only pleasure but unexpected advantages. Gardens, studios, kitchens, and other tactile workspaces become zones of inspiration and productivity. The moon's position enhances your intuitive connection to your body's needs, making this a particularly fortunate day for wellness routines that combine pleasure with health benefits. Activities that ground you physically while stimulating your senses will yield the greatest rewards. This cosmic alignment also supports collaborative ventures, particularly with water and earth signs who complement your practical approach with emotional intelligence. Relationships formed or strengthened today have remarkable staying power and mutual benefit. There's a rare confluence of energies supporting long-term security, while simultaneously encouraging sensible, risk-taking, a perfect balance for your Taurian nature. The day's most fortunate hours fall between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m., when the moon forms a supportive aspect to both Venus and Jupiter, creating a brief but powerful window where your natural talents align perfectly with external opportunities. Wear green or gold to enhance these fortunate vibrations, and carry rose quartz to amplify Venus's beneficial influence on your interactions. This is not a day to stay within familiar boundaries, but rather to extend yourself confidently into areas where your practical wisdom and aesthetic sensibilities can create lasting value. For Taurus on May 14, 2025, your social landscape takes on a particularly rich texture as Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your communication sector. This celestial alignment opens remarkable opportunities for meaningful social connections. The day begins with a sense of magnetic charm surrounding you. People are naturally drawn to your grounded energy and authentic presence. This isn't mere coincidence, but rather the cosmic influence of Venus enhancing your natural Taurian charisma. Your words carry extra weight today, making it an excellent time for important conversations, networking, or reconnecting with friends you've been meaning to reach out to. The moon's position in your house of shared resources creates an atmosphere where deeper bonds can form through mutual support and vulnerability. You may find yourself effortlessly moving beyond surface-level interactions into territories of genuine connection. For Taurus individuals who have been feeling socially isolated recently, this day marks a potential turning point. The planetary energy supports breaking old patterns of withdrawal or workaholic tendencies that have kept you from nurturing your social circle. Mercury's favorable aspect to your sign amplifies your ability to express thoughts that normally remain internal. You're able to articulate your feelings with unusual clarity and diplomacy. This makes May 14th particularly favorable for resolving any lingering misunderstandings with friends or colleagues. Social gatherings today have a special quality, whether virtual or in person, with conversations flowing naturally and meaningful exchanges happening organically. Pay special attention to connections with water signs, Cáncer, Scorpio, Pisces, as they may offer insights or emotional support that resonates deeply with your current path. There's also a notable opportunity for healing within family relationships, as ancestral patterns around communication and emotional expression can be addressed with greater ease under this astrological influence. Professional connections aren't exempt from this positive social energy. Colleagues and mentors may see you in a new light, appreciating both your practical contributions and your emotional intelligence. The afternoon hours bring a subtle shift as the moon forms an aspect with Saturn, suggesting that boundaries within social situations require mindfulness. This isn't about withdrawal, but rather discernment, recognizing which connections truly deserve your considerable emotional investment. Social media interactions carry extra significance today. What you share and how you engage online may attract individuals who align with your authentic self rather than a curated image. This authenticity is your greatest social asset under these skies. For Taurus individuals in romantic relationships, this day supports deepening your social circles as a couple, perhaps through shared activities or introducing one another to different friend groups. Single Taurus natives may find that friendship serves as a foundation for potential romantic connections, though the stars suggest not rushing this natural evolution. Community involvement also receives cosmic support. Your contributions to group endeavors are likely to be both recognized and genuinely impactful. Consider lending your practical Taurian skills to causes you believe in, as this creates natural networking opportunities with like-minded individuals. Early evening brings a particularly auspicious window for social planning. Invitations extended or accepted during this time have strong potential for positive outcomes. Trust your intuition about which social opportunities to pursue, as your inner guidance is especially attuned to authentic connections today. The influence of Pluto in your sector of transformation suggests that some social connections may evolve significantly. Perhaps a casual acquaintance reveals unexpected depth, or a long-term friendship enters a new phase of mutual understanding. This evolution isn't random, but reflects your own internal growth. Approach social situations with openness rather than rigid expectations. The day's energy supports genuine curiosity about others. Asking questions and truly listening will reveal surprising commonalities, even with those who seem different from you on the surface. Pay attention to recurring social themes or patterns today, as they contain valuable information about your evolving social needs. Your normally steady Taurian nature is enhanced with additional flexibility in social contexts. You're able to adapt to changing social dynamics without feeling destabilized. This adaptability serves you well, particularly in group settings where multiple personalities and energies converge. For those Taurus individuals working in collaborative environments, team dynamics show marked improvement under this astrological influence. Your natural leadership qualities emerge not through dominance, but through your ability to create harmony and practical progress. This ultimately strengthens both professional and personal connections within your workplace community. As the day concludes, take time to reflect on the quality rather than quantity of your social interactions. The cosmic message for Taurus today emphasizes depth over breadth. A single meaningful conversation holds more value than numerous superficial exchanges. This aligns perfectly with your Taurian preference for substance and authenticity in all areas of life, especially your social connections. As the middle of May unfolds, Taurus, you're entering a particularly grounding period where stability becomes your greatest asset. Today's planetary alignment suggests a moment to draw upon your inherent patience rather than pushing forcefully ahead. The moon's position indicates emotional currents running deeper than usual, making this an excellent day for introspection and carefully considered decisions rather than impulsive actions. Notice how your body communicates with you today. Physical sensations serve as important guidance systems, particularly tension in your shoulders or neck, which may indicate you're taking on responsibilities that aren't yours to bear. Practice the art of the graceful, know when necessary. With Venus forming a supportive aspect to Saturn, there's wisdom in reviewing your financial foundations. Consider this a perfect day to evaluate investments, savings strategies, and budget allocations. Small adjustments made today could yield significant long-term security. Your stubbornness can be both strength and limitation today. While persistence serves you well in most scenarios, recognize when flexibility would better serve your interests. The cosmic energy supports compromise, especially in close relationships where mutual understanding creates lasting harmony. Nutritionally, your body craves grounding foods. Root vegetables, proteins, and earthy herbs would particularly nourish your system today. Hydration deserves special attention as your energy reserves might deplete faster than usual under current planetary influences. In conversations, practice active listening rather than formulating responses while others speak. Your capacity for thoughtful consideration is heightened today, and others will notice this quality if you allow space for it to emerge naturally. Creatively, working with your hands provides exceptional satisfaction. Whether gardening, cooking, crafting, or building, connecting physical actions to tangible outcomes aligns perfectly with today's energy signature. Even 15 minutes of such activity can reset your mental state. Regarding professional matters, today favors methodical progress over grand initiatives. Attend to details others might overlook. This meticulous approach distinguishes your work and builds trust with colleagues or clients. Document your processes. These records will prove valuable in unexpected ways. Relationship-wise, authenticity trumps performance today. Those who appreciate you most value your steadfast nature and reliability. There's no need to present as more dynamic or outgoing than feels natural. Your capacity for providing comfort and security is your genuine superpower. Before sleep tonight, acknowledge 3 specific achievements from today, however modest they might seem. This practice reinforces your natural connection to progress and accomplishment, cultivating satisfaction rather than restlessness as you prepare for tomorrow's opportunities. Welcome to your detailed daily horoscope for Taurus on May 14, 2025. This mid-May day finds you in the heart of your solar season, with the sun's powerful energy